Alright, so this is the differential rebuild for the 2004 Mercedes C230 w203 1.8 engine. Now I just want to give you a small update. I was trying to get this bearing out and it's really tough to get out. Some of you may even have to cut a slot in here, put a chisel in there, hammer it so this snaps open. Because it's compressed, it's already, pushing out that way. So once you cut that slit and you get the chisel in there and you tap it a couple of times, it should come out. Now that's a last resort. Don't try not to cut anything. So here's what I did. I tried to put this bearing puller on the other way. You see it's flat on this side. I put it on the other way and it wouldn't go under the bearing at all, no matter how sharp I made these things over here in this piece. Because right here all around the bearing it's very sharp, even though this kit is garbage and it came with a lip over there. And if you could tell, I had to shave it down, and no matter how much I made it, no matter how much I tightened these, it would not go under the bearing. So I tried the impact gun on number one, and this was facing the other way, and I tried to get the bearing up, and at first it wasn't hitting the actual roller bearings. You could still spin that part, but then after a while it started bending up, because these holes in here are the hole in here and the hole in here are bigger than this bolt. So this thing kind of bends, right? Garbage, of course. So anyway, what I did was I took a pair of pliers and I took off the cage and the roller bearings, and now I just have whatever this part is called, part of the bearing here. So now that's where I'm at. I put this on the other way, because if you put it on the other way, it's not going to grip underneath here. This is the way it goes when the cage is off. Okay, don't put it the other way, because it's slanted on the other side, and it'll slip, and it might slip and it might break this piece here. But so put it this way, and I set the gun on number one. It was maxed out and it still wasn't moving, so I set the gun on number two and now it's moving. I thought I would hear like a little sort of like a kinky noise, like a screeching sound when it was coming out, but it is coming out, and it just took a couple of more pumps of it. I know it's very hard to see, but let me see if I could zoom in. Okay, so maybe you could see it, but you see that shiny part in there? That's the axle. So it is moving. So do that. Try not to cut it. You were able to rent this tool a long time ago, but I went to O'Reilly, I went to Advance, and I went to AutoZone. Maybe if Napa Auto Parts, if you have one by your house, you could, rent it from them. They should have it. But I couldn't rent it anymore, so I had to buy it for $40. And like I said, I believe it's $30 on Walmart. Alright, so that's it. I just want to give you this update. The bearing is coming out, and just set it this way. Make sure these are very tight. Don't strong arm them. I mean, you don't have to go crazy with them, but make sure they're pretty tight. Sometimes it's best to leave these loose on the top, because as the pressure goes on, these they go this way, and when they go that way, you might bend the threads here or here. So leave them a little bit loose and go with the impact gun. See if they get tight, loosen them up again. Alright, I'll get back to you in the next one. Alright, see you later.